My Love of Life Energy is a podcast created by Anna Scott. Anna knows that every human being sees life uniquely. In this podcast, she will talk to people and learn from them. These conversations are to shine the brilliance of each human being she speaks to. Join her. After each exploration, you will expand on your insights and see truth and beauty.
Welcome to my podcast, My Love of Life Energy. This is Anna Scott, and today I have the great honor of speaking with Yun Tong, and I am delighted. Yun and I met because we were in a networking group together called Business Networking International, and Yun came in as a real estate agent, and she is probably one of the most unique real estate agents I have ever met. So with that, Yun, welcome to this conversation.
Well, Anna, thank you for having me. How do we start?
Well, so Yun and I work together, so spoiler alert. And so Yun, one of the things that I would love to hear is, from our work, what did you see and what impact did it make in your life?
Oh, wow. Where do I start? We started working together a year after I had my daughter. I am an older mother. I had my daughter when I was 46. And in the first year, I lived in fear. Fear of not knowing how to be a mother, fear of taking my own mother as an example, fear of messed up completely, fear of pretty much everything. So I was, in some way, I was emotionally distanced from my child. And then that's personal life. Business-wise, I was a realtor. If we're in East Bay of the San Francisco Bay Area, there are over 30,000 realtors in East Bay, this area alone. And then who am I as a realtor I was struggling to find my identity. So I went to you for a coaching. That's right, I think, at when pandemic started. So there are a few crises going on.
Just a few.
Small crises, not big ones.
Not big.
and then I think I say the same thing to you when we first started. I say, Anna, I need help. Where do I start? So we had our coaching. We did a Zoom sections. We went outside, took our long walks. That was very pleasant. And a year and a half after our initial conversation, I am a different person in many ways. I am engaged mother. I am a good realtor, just say that I find who I wanted to be. And my personal life is doing well, my business is doing well, and that's where I am.
But what did you see? Because you did see things. I know you did, because we've talked about it. And one of the things that I know that you've shared with me is that, like, you started to become present with your daughter. Your daughter started to become your teacher.
Yes. I remember you said, when we, on one of our walks, you said, children came to this world. They don't need psychotherapist. They don't need mental health help. They came with pure love and the pure energy. And then it's up to us as the parents to nurture them, to protect them, and then to hold on to this energy. And then so I said, great, She looks like she's having fun. She's eating and pooping and sleeping and laughing, and she's having a great time. And why don't I just do the same as what she does? Having fun, having and what is the goal? I mean, I used to work in corporate. There's, the number was the goal, the harmony, code-to-code harmony in the workplace was a goal. And this kind of a trainings, that kind of a trainings, and wanted to scope all the employees. And I'm sure people who are still in the corporate world can relate to this. They're being scoped and left and right with whatever the new things coming out, from sensitivity training to, I guess, diversity trainings and all that, what is the goal? The goal is to be happy, to be happy with oneself, be happy with one and another, be happy in a group setting, or just be by oneself. So I have this teacher who is born happy, and I should be taking her example, just be happy.
But what you told me, and I saw you, is that you started to really see her rather than your thinking and your worry. You became present with her, and you noticed, like you would tell me when she was in the sandbox, like if you weren't present.
Yes. The sandbox is a heaven for us. So, I'm a realtor. I have my mobile phone with me, and then working is, this career is 24/7. If I wanted it to be a 24/7 job. And there are times that I have to have a phone with me when I'm under contract, that there are things people are calling. My daughter gets very upset. She will be, doing her things. So she will be making fish and making her 1, 2, 3. And then all of a sudden she has this burst of anger, and then out of nowhere. And then she will just threw things around. She's very upset. She got up and she walked away. She wanted to clean her shoes and doing something else. So she did not want to be with me. The reason for that is because I was constantly checking message on the phone, talking to people, putting a deal together. And then she did not like it at all. And then that's where I felt it was a waking moment, that just because she couldn't understand what I say, she totally understand what I did. I was ignoring her. I was not present with her 100%. And even though I was in the same sandbox, it's not that big, same sandbox. and then one hand in the sand, another hand is on the phone. She would not have it at all. So that's where I think we all want the same. We want another person is 100% present with us in life.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's something, it's such a gift to be present with another human.
Yeah.
And my daughter taught me the same thing, to be present and not try to fix or help her.
Or fake it.
Yeah.
There are times that I will be, sitting there thinking about something else, and then she will be playing. All she has to do is look up at me, and then if she engaged me, she didn't see the sincere response, so she turns away. She won't talk to me.
Well, talk about a barometer.
Yes.
A present barometer.
Yeah.
And Yun, what did you notice as you started to become more present with her? What did you notice different?
I understand her better. I understand myself better. I understand my clients better. And I don't know. I am a happier person, I think.
But that's interesting.
I don't know how that translates from being present.
Well, there is, but there's something you're pointing at or seeing, because you also shared a story with me about a client who was referred to you through us, and she would get lost in her thinking.
Uh-huh. Oh,
and
yeah.
you were present with her.
Yes. Oh gosh. Real estate it's really funny business, I would say. People trust another person who they just met for sometimes a week to sometimes months with one of the biggest transaction in their lives. You're looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars in the Bay Area. We're looking at millions. So I had a buyer client who's a brilliant, my goodness, I love her. But she get caught in her thinking. This thinking, she can tell me, oh my God, now I'm channeling my mother, now I'm channeling this fear. She knows it, but then when the thinking comes overwhelmingly, and she could not control herself. And then looking at her in that situation is like looking at a little spooked kitty cat. And the kitty cat was spooked and then just jump on the tree and then it get on the tree trunk and then turn around, look at it. Oh my God, I'm so high from the ground. I am so scared. And then like what the cat would do, cat would just keep climbing up onto the tree and then climbing up to the very top of the tree, said, oh my God, I'm so scared, I'm gonna die. And then so that's, I think, sometimes the thinking will do to us is we don't notice that thinking is the shadow who chases all the way to the top of the tree. Yes, I scare myself to death. And what do I do? Let me just get a little bit higher. I'm afraid of height. Let me get a little bit more higher. So what I was able to do was basically taking this little scared kitty off the tree and then say, okay, let's come back down to the ground. And then we can, look at it. If you wanted to climb up for fun, to scare yourself to death for fun, then yes, feel free to do it. When otherwise, let's come down here.
So Yun, can I share with you what I see, and that's profound?
Yes.
Is most people, until I had this understanding, most people, when somebody would get scared or overwhelmed, they wouldn't know how to be with the energy and they would just manage it. And what I've seen you do so skillfully and beautifully is just be present, not try to change it, but give it space, because it will come back. Like they'll come back into their true nature. They'll calm down if there's presence.
True nature never goes away.
Right.
I have
wait a minute. You just did a drive-by. You just did a Yun drive-by.
Really? Okay. No, seriously, true nature never goes away. I have another buyer client. I have people told me, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry you're working with her. She's so difficult. But then I don't think, if you truly work with this person, you look at this person, no, she is not difficult. She's so in touch with her true nature. I am very impressed. Like we all change. When by the time when you met me, I had so many layers of whatever the stuff, it's sort of like it's like a pot in the kitchen, and it's over the years since being fired up and cooling it down, cooked and put in whatever the stuff inside, all sorts of flavors. I didn't even know who I was anymore. And then I think the training with you, I would say you did a heavy lifting. You took up all the layers. So at least I get to see who I am. And then I recognize that true nature in other people. I recognize the true nature in my daughter and recognize the true nature in my clients. I know they wanted to be happy. And even the people I met, they don't have to, I don't have to buy or sell a house. We're just the people I met. I know they want to be happy. They want to be in a pleasant environment. The least I can do is be pleasant with them. And then if they are in this spin of tornado with their own emotions, with their own, I don't know, whatever the energy that's driving that tornado, they will slow down.
Yeah. That's so this is you're
will come back, and then we'll be able to sit down and then say, hey, now you're back. Are you still thinking, scary thought? If we can put that scary thoughts on the side, let's see the pleasant side of the life, the happy times, and then you got me started this, I can't stop talking. So about a true realtor, I can't stop talking. About a month ago, I had a 3 houses prepared for sale, and then they all go through the project management process of prepare the house, and then if things go wrong, and I had a realtor tell me to go F yourself, and then not starting the job the day before the job's supposed to start. They wanted more money. People wanted more money because it's a hot market. They think things are selling millions and I should have a few more thousands, but it doesn't really work that way. So I was left hang and dry, and then driving home, getting through the Richmond Bridge, and then I was driving and look at the bay, look at the hills, and the fog comes in, and then something you said hit me. You said, you asked me once when I was at my happiest moment. I said, oh my God, my trip to Portugal, my husband and I driving to find this little place that has the best sardine ever. And then that drive was my, one of the most happiest moment in my life. And then I was driving on the bridge, and with all these kind of stuff start bearing on top of me. And then I said, okay, I want to be happy. I want to be pleasant. I am driving, and this drive feels just like driving in Portugal. And then I was able to somehow going back to that pleasant place. And needless to say, things all end up to be okay.
I have to comment, because what you did is brilliant. Because what I had pointed you to is when you were in Portugal, you let all your thinking go and you just became present. And what you did with your child and what you're doing with your clients that you may not see, but it's clear to me, you're being present with them. And this love and compassion, this true nature comes out that has all the intelligence in the world.
Yes. And that's the easiest part, is for me to go back to this place where I am in touch with my true nature. And then I attract people who wanted to be in touch with their true nature. And we are together. It's either you and I together, or friends together, or in the business setting. I mean, we're just all get together, and then like a whole bunch of kids playing in the sandbox.
You bring it home.
It is. Oh, that's how I see it. And then I have colleagues and a friend to say, you're different. Why are you different? We know you're a lovely person from day one, but you're so different. I said, thank you for being politically correct. And no, I am not the same person. Most of the times back in the days, and I think there was just so many claims on me as a person, and everybody wanted piece of either my time or my energy, my thoughts, my mental space. I did not give myself enough mental space to be.
Well, the way that I see you is I don't think we knew who we are. I didn't know who I was. And so it looked like it was more important when we believe our thinking. And I just feel like your daughter can feel it. The minute you drop in, she can feel all the love you have.
And she feels the moment I am checking out.
Yeah.
And
you got a great rubber.
Get away so easy.
All right, we are coming to our end, and I want the lovely people, whoever listens to this, one, to know that you too can drop into your nature. And when you're doing business with you and you think you're getting a great real estate agent, you are. But what you're getting is the opportunity to feel what your true nature is like. And that's the gift of a lifetime. That's like going on vacation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yun. And Yun's bio, where can they find you? If they're looking for a great real estate agent, and I highly back you, where can they find you? And it will be on the bio, but where is that?
So I have a website called probate.kw.com. Helping families through difficult transitions is my specialty. And then they can also always call me at 415-686-0200.
If you're in the
talk to people.
And if you're in the sandbox with your daughter, you will not pick up.
But I will call back always.
I know. Great. Yun, thank you so much.
Thank you.